your 24/7 celebrity news. Josh Richards and Nessa Barrett have been teasing fans for a while now that they might be getting back together since they officially broke up in June of 2020. Back then, they made an official breakup statement in a joint YouTube video, but around October of 2020, fans started seeing Josh and Nessa hanging out more and more. Josh has called Nessa both his ex and his girlfriend since their split, but Nessa seems shocked that Josh thinks they're dating again, or at least she used to seem shocked, even though they hang out all the time. In December, Josh had called Nessa his girlfriend on his podcast, BFFs with Dave Portnoy, which seemed to be news to Nessa as she commented that on TikTok Room's clip of Josh calling her that. That same month, Barstool Sports wrote an article calling Josh Nessa's on again, off again, currently on boyfriend, which seemed to be a little bit of confirmation. Also, before the holidays, Josh even went with Nessa to pick up a puppy and then complained the dog would poop all over his room, implying that they might be living together. And now the latest, just yesterday, Josh posted a YouTube video and titled it about that he was filling my girlfriend's car with a giant snake. And yes, he was referring to Nessa as his girlfriend. So fans are taking this YouTube video title as official confirmation, and also plus that YouTube video title, we also have a lot of other things that seems to be pointing that Josh and Nessa are back, including some competition for Josh, which I'm about to get into. So fans now seem to think that Josh and Nessa are officially back together because of Josh's latest video on his YouTube channel titled "Filling My Girlfriend's Car with a Giant Snake." In the video, Josh opens drinking champagne with Jaden Hossler under the billboard for his new album, and then promotes Jaden's new album, which comes out very soon, and I can't wait to hear it. Also, in the video, Josh tortures his friend B-Dave, making him skateboard down a hill in a ton of padding. And then the moment we were all waiting for in the video, Josh and his friends put a snake in Nessa's car, as the video title promises, to scare Nessa and other people in the Sway house. But Nessa actually doesn't seem to be bothered by the snake at all, as she calls the snake cute. And according to the snake handler, this is actually expected, as he said, quote, "I'm telling you, the girls are always cool with it. The guys freak out." Which is true, because we also saw Anthony Reeves freak out about the snake, and Jaden Hossler was not having the snake at all. So it's really funny that the girls actually were like, snakes are fine, including Nessa, Josh's alleged girlfriend. Well, fans seem to be convinced based on the title of that YouTube video alone that Josh and Nessa are indeed officially dating. They are officially boyfriend and girlfriend again, according to that video, as the top comment on this video is not about the snakes or the billboard, or or the whole B-Dave getting thrown down again and getting injured. No, the top comments on this video are, quote, "He just confirmed Nessa is his girlfriend. No denying it now, Josh. Laugh crying emojis." And the other top comment on that YouTube video is, quote, "Girlfriend, did I miss a season or something?" But there is a chance that Josh is now calling Nessa his girlfriend because he has some competition. TikTok star Jackson Mahomes will not stop shooting his shot with Nessa Barrett. First, Jackson made a duet with Nessa to TikTok Lucky by Little Nemo that Nessa had originally made. He did it with the same song. Nessa did not respond to Jackson's TikTok, but Josh sure did. He made a stitch of Jackson's video, which he let play out, and then he added a shot of himself standing in front of his bed where you could clearly see that Nessa is sleeping on. He then motions to Nessa before giving the camera a thumbs up sign as to say he's with Nessa and Jackson better back off. You'd think the story ends there, but it doesn't, as Jackson then commented on Josh's TikTok with, quote, "She looks bored, laugh crying emoji." And I mean, this has been going on back and forth. If you have been following this, Josh and Jackson are really kind of fighting for Nessa, who seems to be not responding to any of this. Also, as we report this, Nessa hasn't responded really to Josh using that title in his video. Josh responded to Jackson saying, quote, "Long night, probably tired," referring to why Nessa might look bored. Jackson then kept shooting his shot. He's been commenting on Nessa's Instagram. He's been making more videos for Nessa, and he even pinned a fan's comment that shipped him and Nessa together, saying, quote, "Honestly, you and Nessa would look so much better together." And then during a live, when a follower asked Jackson if he liked Nessa, he said, "Yeah, she's hot." Then when another asked if he was in love with her, he replied, quote, "I wouldn't necessarily say I'm in love with her, but I would love to take her out on a date for sure. She's super hot." Nessa kept on ignoring Jackson, but Josh kept trolling him. Jackson's brother is Patrick Mahomes II. He is the quarterback for Kansas City Chiefs, and he's currently going to the Super Bowl. Josh and Blake Gray bet on the Chiefs game against the Bills, with Josh betting on the Bills, who ended up losing, and then Blake hilariously tweeted, quote, "Not gonna lie, at Jackson Mahomes, you took the L with Nessa, but your brother took the W today. At Josh Richards, bring me my money, hashtag Bills suck." So guys, I'm looking at the comments now. Hello, Melia, we love you so much too. Ella, we're seeing what's going on here. Yes, oh God, we are still talking about Quentin and Cynthia. Are they together? Are they not together? Yes, Cynthia Spam did post a video with her and Quentin. I don't know, guys. I think they had a little break. I think they never officially broke up, but only time will tell. Ellie is saying that Josh be doing brave things with Jackson. Yeah, I mean, Josh is really not giving up with this whole battle against Jackson, which is kind of funny to me. I feel like it's maybe for entertainment at this point, because I don't think Nessa has showed any interest in Jackson at all. Let me know if you think I'm wrong on that. And it does seem like Nessa is kind of with Josh. I mean, they haven't made a joint official, I think we're waiting for that joint official YouTube video like Bryce and Addison did when they announced their relationship. We do have a YouTube video title, but then again, you know, Josh has been using Nessa for clickbait, so it is possible that that is his clickbaity title and that maybe there's no truth to it. So I'm curious of what you guys think. Hello, Mella. Hello, Mella Jewelry Company. Hi to you. Do you guys think that Josh and Nessa are together based on that YouTube video title and a lot of other things? Let me see what you guys say. Hi, Kayla. Hello to you. I want to see what you guys think. I love her since she had brown hair and when she was still with Josh a while ago. Elizabeth said, yeah, you know, also a lot of people have been calling out Nessa saying that she's changed so much. But, you know, I'm happy that people are coming to Nessa's defense because Nessa is very young and I think change is a good thing. I think it shows growth and I think that Nessa seems very confident and happy with who she is, which is a great example for her young fans. And I think she looks amazing. Mella Jewelry Company loves Josh. I love Josh too. I think he's so talented. He's such a savvy businessman. I think his podcast, his videos are great. And I love them together. I think they're so great. Hi, Stella. Hello. We love you too. Hi, Omar. Hello to you. Isabella loves the new Nessa. I love the new Nessa too. You know, I think it's so great when people make a change in their life and they seem to love it. I think we should do nothing but support change because change happens, guys. Lisbeth says that she thinks Josh and Nessa are officially dating. Erica says Nessa seems very mature. I agree with that. I think Nessa really has her stuff figured out, and I love that about her, and I can't wait for her new music. Kayla, I love you too. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, Corky Kaylee. Ava is saying, I think they are more than friends, but they don't even know what they are. They just know that they have feelings for each other, I think. Ava, you know, that's right, and I think when it comes with the second time around with these relationships, we saw this with Bryce and Addison, they really should take a second to kind of decide what they are, and we should let them decide what they are. But at the same time, Josh really seems to be leaning in to any rumors that him and Nessa are together. And I also don't think that Josh, while Nessa, I think kind of would be fine without Josh and could kind of do her own thing as she's this amazing independent woman, I don't think Josh likes the idea of anyone else dating Nessa. That's just the vibe I'm getting. That's just what I kind of feel like is going on here, especially how we see how he's treating Jackson Mahomes. Oh, Kelsey says Jackson and Josh should get into the ring. Yes, for charity. I would love to see that, Kelsey. Yes, Jonas, you should study for your exam, but you also, I wish you'd keep watching us, but, you know, get those grades. Grades are important. School is important. KMC loves both of them and us. Thank you so much, KMC. We love you, too. We really do. Andrew, if you're just joining us, Josh and Nessa seem to be officially boyfriend and girlfriend based on Josh's latest YouTube video title, in addition to how Josh has kind of been fighting with a guy who is shooting his shot at Nessa over and over again, Jackson Mahomes. So that is what we are talking about right now. Elizabeth says, I feel like Nessa and Josh broke up and I still thought that she was getting up her game and tied up and has feelings for Josh. Yeah, I do think that she has feelings for Josh. I think they had a very intense relationship. And also it gets complicated when you used to date someone and then they become your friend. It's kind of hard. And if you're both single and you're not in relationships, that friendship could very easily turn flirty and you could go back to your old ways. Absolutely. Yes, Ava, I agree. No one should be body shaming Nessa. She is so beautiful on the inside and out. I am so against body shaming in general. I don't think we should ever have an opinion about other people's bodies. That is not our business. It's not our body. It's someone else's body, and we should let them live their best life. Corky, I'm so happy that you think we do a good job at explaining everything. I do try my best when I'm putting these stories together and writing these stories together to give you guys the most up-to-date factual information I possibly can with this thing. And Bailey, thank you for loving my dress. It is from Nasty Gal. They don't sponsor me. I wish they would. I love their stuff. I think it's so cute. Julie, I'm happy that you are doing your work for school. That is very important. School is important. All right, guys, since you are such big fans of Josh and Nessa, I have a very fun Josh and Nessa quiz. If this is your first time doing a quiz with me, here it goes. You're going to see the questions popping up. You let me know in the comments what you think is the right answer, and then I'll pick the right answer, and we'll keep score. And if you're doing this at home, keep score, because I will give you a shout out if you got all 8 of them right. Okay, to start off, how old is Josh Richards? Is he 26? Is he 31? Is he 15? Or is he 18? How old do you guys think is Josh Richards? How old? Is he 21? Is he 18? How old? 18! Yes! Okay, let's see if he is 18 years old. That does seem right. 31 seems too old. 15 seems too young. 26 also seems too old. But he does seem to have his life together more than most 26-year-olds and 31-year-olds that I know, but that's just my opinion. Is he 18? Yes, guys, that is correct. Josh Richards is 18 years old. Now, how old is Nessa Barrett? Is she 18, 17, 16, or 21? How old is Nessa Barrett? Is she 18? Is she 17, 16, or 21? What do you guys think? Yes, okay, I'm getting a lot of 18s. A lot of 18s for Nessa Barrett. Let's see. Is Nessa Barrett 18 years old? I think that sounds right to me too. Yes, so Josh and Nessa are exactly the same age, meaning they went to school at the same time. They would have been the same class. If they went to school together, they would have been in the same grade. What content house is Josh a part of? Is he part of the Hype House? Is he part of the Sway House? Is he part of the Triller Compound? Or is he part of the Not a Content House? What house is Josh Richards a member of? This is kind of an easy one. Let's see what you guys say. Sway House? Sway House? Hype House? No. Everyone's saying Sway House. Sway for life. Okay, let's see. Is Josh in the Sway House? Yes, he is. You guys are crushing it so far. A lot of you guys, I'm sure, have 3 out of 3. Now on to the 4th question. What podcast is Josh on? Is he on Call Her Daddy? Is he on Stuff You Should Know? Is he on BFFs with Dave Portnoy? Or is he on Sway All Day? If you were listening, I actually gave this question away a couple of minutes ago. What podcast is Josh Richards on? I have one for Sway All Day. I have one for Call Her Daddy. I got a lot for BFFs. A lot for BFFs. Okay, you guys think it's BFFs podcast? I think it is too, because I know the answer. Let's see. Yes, he is on BFFs podcast with Dave Portnoy. Josh also said, he used to do his Tea Talk podcast video. He stopped doing that. He is like 100% in with Dave Portnoy and BFFs. And he said Call Her Daddy. That makes sense because it is also on the Barstools network. So I could see why he made that mistake. Sway All Day too. He's in the Sway House. So yeah, I could see how you guys could have thought it was the other ones. Now this could be a hard question. What is the name of Josh's dog? Is it Lucky? Is it Charlie? Is it Dixie? Or is it Buddy? What is the name of Josh's dog? Is Josh's dog the same name as Charlie D'Amelio or Dixie D'Amelio? Oh God, do you guys know that? What is it? What is the name of Josh's dog? You guys are all saying Buddy. Yeah, I think, when you're taking quizzes, to all of you guys who are studying right now too, the best way with multiple choice, you got to do elimination, right? You eliminate what could be wrong. And I think you guys probably know it's not Dixie. It's not Charlie. So is it Buddy or Lucky? Seems like you guys are pretty convinced it is Buddy. Let's see if that is correct. Yeah, that's correct. Josh's dog name is Buddy. Okay, where is Nessa Barrett from? Is she from New York? Is she from London? That was a bad accent. Is she from Mexico? Won't do an accent. Is she from New Jersey? Where is Nessa Barrett from? New York, London, Mexico, or New Jersey? Let's see what you guys say. Okay, I got one for New York. I got one for New Jersey. New Jersey, Jersey, a lot of Jerseys. A lot of people are saying that she's from Jersey, but also New York, which is confusing because they are close together. But if you are a New Yorker, I was born in New York, there is a big difference between New Jersey and New York. No shade to New Jersey at all. It's just over the bridge. Okay, you guys are thinking it's Jersey. Let's see, is Nessa Barrett from New Jersey? Yes, oh my God, you guys are crushing this. I'm so impressed. Okay, second to last question. Where is Josh Richards from? Is he from Lithuania? Is he from Ireland? Is he from Canada? Or is he from Mexico? Where is Josh Richards from? Lithuania, Ireland, Canada, or Mexico? Let's see, I got one for Mexico. I got a lot for Canada, You guys seem to think he's from Canada. Yes, we also have revealed on the show that Josh went home for the holidays to Canada, which is where he's from. And if you know a Canadian accent, it's very subtle. They say a boot instead of about, and a bunch of other things. You'll know. Yes, so that's right. He is from Canada. Now, this is a tricky one. This one always messes you guys up. So you have to think about when Nessa Barrett's birthday is. What is her astrological sign is the question here. Is she a Leo? Is she a Virgo? Is she a Gemini? Or is she a Cancer? Leos are around August usually, Virgos September, Geminis June, early July, Cancer July. So I guess when is Nessa's birthday? When's her astrological sign is the question. Do you guys know Nessa Barrett's astrological sign? Whoa, I'm getting a lot of Leos. So you guys are pretty convinced that Nessa Barrett's sign is a Leo, meaning her birthday is in late July, early to mid-August. Let's see if you guys are right that she is a Leo. Oh my goodness, I got an 8 out of 8. How did you guys do on the quiz? Who got an 8 out of 8? Let me know and I will give you a shout out if you got an 8 out of 8. Oh, Sunflower thinks people are cheating. Are you guys cheating? I hope you're not cheating. No, okay, guys, who got 8 out of 8? Mary Kate got all, congratulations. Sunflower XD got all, congratulations. Kieran got an 8 out of 8, congratulations to you, Kieran, and Ava. And Ellie, she got them all. That's amazing. You guys, oh my God, your names are going so fast. Lita, it's okay, you got a 7 out of 8. And Julie, it's okay if you got a 6 out of 8. Guess what? When we go live, we do these quizzes now all the time. So it just, make sure you're listening the whole time, because if you're listening the whole time, a lot of times we give you some of the answers. And so we'll have more quizzes for you guys. Elizabeth, 8 out of 8. Corky, 8 out of 8. You guys are absolutely crushing this. I love this. Abby, 8 out of 8. Katie, 8 out of 8. Ella, congrats, Ella. Congrats to you all. Congrats to everyone who is here, who is listening, who is playing. We love you. If you missed what I said, basically the latest and the greatest is that it seems like Josh Richards and Nessa Barrett are officially boyfriend and girlfriend, given the title of his latest YouTube video, and also all the other evidence that points to that they are dating. But again, we don't have an official joint statement for both of them saying that they are dating again, even though it sure seems to look like it is. If you want to know everything, make sure you are subscribed to us so you will always know when we go live and we do these quizzes live, so you can join the party in the live chat. Are you guys convinced? Are you guys convinced that Josh and Nessa are together? Or, hot take over here, do any of you think that Josh is just using this for clickbait and they're not actually together? Do you think it's like a fake PR stunt? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Are you guys think they're together for sure? Let's see if you guys think they are together. And also another day, because this is coming in too, some other TikTok tea that's happening. Yes, Susanna's right. Quentin and Cynthia have been posting together again. We've been seeing that in Cynthia's spam, so not on her main feed yet. My guess of what happened with Cynthia and Quentin, and we have 2 videos about it with the latest of what happened to them. My guess is what happened with the 2 of them is that they were dating. They were really happy. They got into a fight about something. I mean, couples get into fights all the time. If you don't remember last week, Dixie and Noah even got into a fight where Dixie unfollowed Noah as a joke. So fights happen. So I think Quentin and Cynthia got into a fight, and now I think and hope they're back together. I don't know, guys. I really thought it was the real deal, especially when Cynthia was saying that she could see herself marrying him and all this stuff. I really do think that they'll end up together. Omar, bye. Omar, thanks so much for joining us. Abby says they're the real deal. Yes. So, and then Josh and Nessa, do we think that they are? Yeah, Ava, we're not touching on the Lopez scandal. Because we have a young audience, I just don't think it's fully appropriate. We are aware of what's going on. And we hope that I'm noticing everyone's unfollowed him. So yeah, not a good look for him. Yes, Kieran, I agree. I think Cynthia and Quentin just got into a fight. Also, Katie says that Nessa was on Josh's live 2 days ago, and Katie is pretty convinced that they are together. I think so too. It definitely feels like they are together. Caitlin, goodbye. Caitlin, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, Nicole thinks they're together. I think they're together too. I really do. All right, guys. Well, I want to hear from you. Do you think Josh and Nessa are together, or do you think Josh is using it for clickbait? Let us know. I'm Gabby Conti, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.